Now we've reached the point when our cameraman really concentrates on what the locals get up to. Now here's a fellow at a dangerous occupation, but he's quite used to it. I don't think our modern health and safety people would be very happy about this, but there we are, and he's got a lot to do. And then we move over to the coconut drying yard. Coconuts were laid out to dry in the sun and at night time covered up in case of rain. So one of the first things to be done is to push those covers off before work could begin. And here we have the ladies moving coconuts about so that the various people can do what they do best. After all, every part of a coconut has a use. And the ladies are quite used to all this. They've been broken for them, as we saw. Now they've got to get the flesh out of the casing. So one does that while somebody else is picking up the remains to be moved to someone else for their attention. But I think his filming gives a very balanced view of the work that was done by these local people. And bear in mind, we were living alongside them. We saw all this every day and passed them, and they passed our huts. Now we've got another section to show us how they separated the flesh of the coconut from the coconut oil. These donkeys, blindfolded incidentally, are pulling on a circular pole which crushes the coconut flesh so that the oil drips out into the bucket. Nice slow job, but it certainly needed attention. You see, you must keep the flesh around near the pole. Got a smart hat on, hasn't he? You don't buy those on my island. Now some views of the locals, the youngsters who had what we could describe as an idyllic life. There are some of the huts which are thatched with coconut leaves, and this seems to be a tomb. I'm a bit puzzled about this because I didn't see any others while I was there. But there must be a cemetery on the island somewhere. Accumulation of coconuts everywhere. Now we are looking at some of the locals about to go off fishing, I think. You see, they had everything at hand. There was fish, they had chickens for eggs, and plenty of time for the youngsters to enjoy the place. I suppose some of those are now still alive, but not on Diego Garcia, as we shall hear later.